Okay, there are some okay, what? Yeah, those YouTube. What the hell's wrong with you, dude? I tried to do a reaction and you being lazy about it, or what? Because that video is not back on my stuff. At least said to be blocked worldwide or something. Like you deleted it from my library. You gotta fix that. Okay, so here's some comments. New subscriber. Oh yeah, and they got some still action stuff, so that was cool. They oxidized shit coffee and add some fake chocolate. I bet it tastes delicious. Actually, it's not the worst thing in the world. I was making fun of you, big dog. Well, being fair, not it's not coffee that. Yeah, you were making fun of me. I was making fun of you for not realizing that the chocolate or whatever and the coffee or whatever is not actually. You just. What did I even say? Well, being fair, it's not coffee that has turned cold. It's naturally like that from the bottle. Cold coffee. It definitely needs something, and it tastes different. So you said oxidized shit coffee. That's not what the coffee was. So, yeah, you kind of try to insult me and you just look stupid. And then you say you're making fun of me. Yeah, I know you tried and you just look stupid. Moving on. Hope you get famous. Thanks. My ears are hurting from this video. The audio quality is so bad. Um, yeah, no, I'm not supposed to be giving perfect audio quality. That's the source video meant to do. Who are you even replying to? Context is missing. Star Trek Enterprise commentary for an episode. So this video, I can't believe they just said this episode, there are so many deaths that happen on Star Trek. Are you? I can't believe they just said this.
We're just waiting to see how you bring him back. I'll keep you apprised.
And in a science fiction series, there are so many ways.
Yeah, no one has ever really done on Star Trek.
Literally, you're asking who I'm responding to? It is the commentary for that episode. They said no one has died on Star Trek. Everyone. There are so many people who have died on Star Trek. Especially the person who fell through the entire floor and was phased and immediately died. Thankfully, she immediately died. She wouldn't have if you actually paid attention to how the physics works. If you're cut off from the chest up, you still have like all of your brain functions and everything, and it's painful and it sucks, and you don't die immediately. That's terrifying. Moving on.
You know, orange Tic Tacs are like different than the other Tic Tacs.
So anyway, whatever. Cheese is just curdled milk anyways. You don't know how cheese is made into milk, or milk is, or cream is made into cheese or whatever. And I did not help because I did not future Matt look at what the hell is about. The fifth like. Cool. I love Bonk. Oh yeah, second season Bonk. What even is this post? I can't look at it. It's a comment on one of my posts. I can't see it. How do I even know what the hell this is about? But I am pretty sure it's about I don't know. Whatever. Megabonk. Is attached to a job like quantum gravity, something. Understand quantum gravity, kick-ass acceleration, something. Wanted to sound smart, but it backfired. Um, Processing the answer to the question, and the fact is simple. Well, it seems like you already know quantum gravity. Good luck proving yourself wrong. Yeah, the thing about quantum gravity and all this stuff, I'm not getting into that. I probably already responded to that. W video. That's a win. Cool. I feel vindicated when watching this video. The entire video is so wrong and laughable, like it's dumb. Thank you, bro, truly. The problem with the Veritasium faster than light reaction video and stuff, yes, you say that their video is dumb, Veritasium's video, and it is. Something I don't remember what the hell I said and what the hell it was about, so I can't comment on. PEMDAS is lazy math. Wow, that was a beautiful explaining. Thank you. Seriously though, if you think of PEMDAS, you're going to skip steps and you're going to forget about the context of maybe the shape of the thing that you're measuring, and then you'll be like, oh, well, it actually has this and that and the other thing, but it doesn't mean it has this, that, other thing, and you have to do the math right, or you're going to end up stupid and super huge make errors. It's not good. Captain Sparkles and he said orgies, whatever. What is this timestamp or something? Possibly more visible if I made a full length clip. Ended up finishing it. I looked at actually the counter and could watch it from there. Yeah. Like it's kind of reverse. I didn't make it totally impossible to find where that part is. Do your dishes. Christ. I mean, I do the dishes. Turn up the volume. It's not worth it. And I'm like, you don't understand. I'm not making these videos to be, like, perfect. Legally, until the charges are cleared up, he has to be arrested. I mean, no. What did I actually say? I guess, but it's funny too. And when I think about it again, see, look, just say I took their jobs. Synthetic person throughout the entire series. Excuse me, they prefer this term artificial person. You organic. No, literally, it's a synthetic. Artificial person, synthetic. I can't remember actually what their. I didn't even know this comment existed. I don't hate the criticism. I find it good to be like, yeah, you should use the correct terminology. I am actually pro use the correct terminology. I just don't know what that is when referring to all this stuff. But they are, in fact, synths. Just like Picard ended up being. Spoilers. Anyway, here's the thing, right? Being charged with all of those things, already having done the work of how to properly understand what all happened, which really, until they do the paperwork, there's a question there, but it can be understood that everything was really to the best of the situation that it could have been. So, the other thing is, a dead man can't legally be arrested, but Picard was just there doing the things just the same as Riker. So the logic fails both ways. Anyway, TikTok community guidelines violation in my grape pop song. Not okay. Ins lost the race in French and something struggling to say grape. I'm not struggling to say grape. They're struggling to hear. Also, French Canadians. Not all Canadians lost at the raisin. Yeah, don't be like that. Orbital diagram antiquated and has been wrong for some time. However, it's a useful metaphor to describe something that is incredibly complex. Electrons exist in a cloud like a field around the nebulous. The cloud like millions of times the size of the nucleus. The electrons do not proceed in an orderly fashion around the nucleus. They are seen to exist in every point in the field. And you're absolutely just... I know that you believe this. I know you were taught this. What is my response? Until observed. Don't make me get started. I've made video essays all about the electron and how it works. Let me explain something to you. The first thing you need to know about electrons is their speed. 2.2 thousand kilometers per second translates to 2.2 million meters per second. If you relate that to an atom, it is 22 quadrillion atomic width per second. So imagine a very tiny little thing, and then 22 quadrillion of those. That's how fast the electron is. And if you were to spool all of those 22,000 around the atomic nucleus, you would end up with quadrillions of echoes, visible echoes. Those are not a cloud of uncertainty. It's not millions, it is quadrillion. And also, that field has an actual flow. Every single one of those electron bits that you see, those again, echoes, are the electron as it was going in any given direction simultaneously. Because as you go around in circles, let me get my camera up. As you go around in circles and circles and circles, circles and circles, notice how I started going this way, right? Started going this way, clockwise, and then ended up going round, 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 because of how I had to move around the center point in the orbit, and I had to avoid myself because I'm moving that fast that I still hit the echo of my past self. I, electron, have to keep on adjusting and changing my orientation. So I'm going in all different directions simultaneously in a single second. The difference is fractions of nanoseconds apart from each different echo. So that is where the electron has been. And it's crazy. But it's still conservation of momentum. And it's still a standard orbit. It's just way faster. Not the same as if it was sped up, which would be a regular orbit that just goes super many times. No, this is an object going 140th the speed of light around a very tiny aperture, a tenth of a nanometer. Meaning all of that crazy speed out in kilometers is shrunk down, is zooped down to just the nanometer. And that kind of orbit is insanely many times round in circles so much, it has to avoid itself. It has to shell up a little bit and overtake itself on multiple layers, up to like 100 layers or something, or 1,000 layers. And it has to go. There are so many amazing pictures that I have of those things. I get into that in detail in so many other videos. Unfortunately, yeah, until it is observed. Yeah, that's because all the other times that you see it are like again, nanosecond or even way faster than a nanosecond. A millionth of a nanosecond. That's accurate. Has passed, and then another echo of its progression. And everything is all moving simultaneously in their own directions based off of the core movement of the original and the only one actual electron. Then imagine if you have multiple electrons in the orbit and you can see what oxygen's doing. I've never come across a basic that is drinkable. The best thing I come across is baking soda. Yeah, it's a whole weird thing. I made a link. Ooh, that's weird. I hate my microphone also. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Someone gonna get fired. Someone gonna get fired. What? I don't understand. Huh? You mean gonna, but I mean who? The thing is, anyone teaching PEMDAS, you're talking about a specific scenario in which your object that you're analyzing has basic dimensions and is very simple to understand. If you're thinking about anything that's more complex than a basic shape, this PEMDAS absolutely fails and has no bearing in reality. Enjoy. Homogenized. Thanks. Yeah, become homogeneous or whatever. Doesn't separate and all that. So again, the whole thing was, yeah, in the other game talked about homogeneous. I think I've been to all these comments in another live stream or video or whatever. Okay, now you're speaking my language. No fizz, grape pop, gingerbread, eggnog. Okay. I don't know if you're serious or not. You did blow my mind. Cool. Why is it raisin? I don't fucking know, man. Drink it all. I drink it all. Just, I don't have time to drink it all on the video. I drink it over time. That's the point of a big drink. You drink it over the course of hours. Yes, the school memories. What? Okay. I forget what that is. Rasputin? What? For a simple answer, if you look at diagrams of electron shells, oh, this shit again. Where electrons are thought to reside, you will see that they're not generally circular shape or spherical. Oh my fucking god. Dude. The cloud meta is not 100% accurate, either the Bohr model or whatever else. .22 quarter second? I mean quadrillion, whatever, I don't care. Get fast to the camera using neutrons. Maybe then you can see it. I probably meant neutrinos. But good luck with that too. Just as much. Well, no, actually a neutron camera would be unaffected by a lot of neutrons. Yeah, no, they go fast too. I may have meant neutrons actually. Homemade pizza doesn't look appetizing. I'm not always putting out my best work, okay? The pickle pizza was whatever, and it was an attempt. Again, they're not orbiting like electrons, they're still. Well, you have to think about it in quantum physics. We are taught that they orbit because of the simple way it works, but most isn't wrong. Yeah, but people liked his comment. Who the fuck did that? Who liked your comment? You're dumb. I'm sorry. Where are you? I don't remember. I was at D&D. The first thing is hit is perfect and on point. Cool. Nice crunch. Nice impression. Haha, I was on the floor laughing when that happened. Yeah, it was pretty good. Peppermint eggnog. I mean, I try it all regular in other videos, probably. Just like years ago, so I did mix it up. Was not expecting data can kill. Yeah, I mean that's true. He can, and it is shocking. Okay, we're definitely into the realm of I've responded to all of the things, and thank you for subscribing and everything else. Over here on my channel, I have done
Now
significant
Orange
work towards making lots of videos for you guys, as well as a lot of shorts and everything. And there's more that people have or have not seen. Some are actually doing really well, like recently getting 800 views on that thing. But the real views, dude, people should be watching the video that got 2 views because it was a great reaction. You need context. There's no views on that. Well, that doesn't matter. But like, then I got like near 1,000 and a couple thousand on some things. I forget when it happened. Yeah, there's a 1,000 on that. People like those. Thanks. And like, I should do more mixing it up. But like, it's interesting how some of them don't get a lot of views, and then it goes back to me having my drinks and everything, or just trying the thing naturally. I didn't actually try mixing those. But anyhow, whatever. Also, check me out on Twitch, where I do this live. Most of these are usually live on Twitch. This one was live on YouTube. But all of these are live on Twitch. Go check it out. Links are in the description.